Hi Ancy, welcome to Zee Connect.
Thank you, Priya.
Right, Ancy, so you are on Profession versus Passion with us. We'll go with knowing what your profession is. What do you do as a career for a living?
Well, the chunk of money comes from public relations. I'm a freelance consultant.
Okay.
But for the last few months, I've been helping Dad out with his business as well.
Okay. So as a freelance PR, what kind of events or what do you associate with mostly?
Well, a combination of government, semi-government, B2B campaigns.
Okay.
There are some individual profiles that I look at. So kind of like the thought leadership format. That's what I look at building. I enjoy that.
Okay. And what does Dad's business involve?
He's in the automobile field, so nothing related, and not like I enjoy automobile PR all that much, but yeah, we have a small like car repair shop and a service station and all of that going on. Yeah.
Okay. So Dad was like, if you're doing so much PR outside for others, you might as well do something.
Might as well, yeah, might as well be useful for me as well.
Yeah. That's nice, that's quite nice. So Ancy, as I understand, you've had a passion since very, very long, since you were a child for maybe what, 5, 6?
Yeah, 6 years old. Yeah.
What is that passion?
Dance.
Yeah. Right. So you've been dancing ever since then, and
yeah.
I'm sure you've learned different forms of dancing. You've had a lot of challenges, and yeah, you still continue dancing till date. Tell me all about this. How did it start, and why did you choose certain forms of dancing that you did?
Right. Well, to be very honest, Priya, I was prescribed dance as a form of physiotherapy. So I have partial cerebral palsy, which means I'm a little weak waist down. I walk differently. I have balance and flexibility issues. My parents found out that I have the condition only when I was about 4.5, 5 years old.
Okay.
So obviously all the checks were done. They're like, oh, she had cerebral palsy. How do we ensure that this does not progress? How do we lock the condition pretty much, make sure that it doesn't get worse than where it was? And outside of physiotherapy and things like swimming, and they were like, dancing is a great way to ensure there's no muscle wastage and muscle strengthening. So to be very honest, against my will, Mom put me in Bharatanatyam lessons. To my first stage performance in Bharatanatyam, I ran away to join karate classes. But then from there it's just been on. But I've danced like in school with friends. I've always enjoyed dancing and choreography. It took me a while to understand that I have a physical condition which is not really fully conducive to dancing professionally or the way an able-bodied person would. Even in my dance class, I'm immensely grateful to Guru Natarajan. He was phenomenal. He was way ahead of his time. So there was nothing like where you see, oh, here's a differently abled child, let's do something separate and let's mollycoddle or let's do none of that.
And this was always happening, right?
This was,
from
6
childhood
onwards. Yeah, from about 6 till about 10, 11. And it was way of life for me. I just guess I was, the rowdy who wanted to go and do very inspired by like kung fu and karate and all in movies, and I wanted to go and do that. But dance has been there till I chanced upon Guru Pali Chandra at an event. In fact, it was a Zee Mela or something where I saw her for the first time. Mesmerized. I was like, this is in my 20s, and I was like, oh my God, like I want to also learn Kathak. And that was phenomenal as well, because after 3 months of like kind of dilly-dallying and not really making that call to turn up and try out for a class with her, I finally did. And the same there as well, where I finished the first class and we all go and do our like namaskar and stuff. And I looked at Paliji and I go, Pali, so can I? She's like, what? I was like, no, do you think I can dance? She's like, why not? And I was so taken aback by her, because by the time like you've traveled from childhood to 20s, you've set in your head, Arey, I have a condition, I'm differently abled, I move like this, I don't move like that, I don't have flexibility, I don't have balance, how do I dance,
And I'm sure there have been people who've treated you that way. And
yes, absolutely, very quick to judge. Oh, you want to dance? Don't waste your time. It's a matter of mindset. And again, inclusivity is a mindset. It's not again something that you see, but often that's what happens,
So since you've trained over the years and now you are a professional dancer, what else? How do you keep this? Like, do you keep practicing now?
Yes, Absolutely. So I have my Bharatanatyam training through the week. So about 2 to 3 times a week I do my Bharatanatyam training. Get teachers like Puja and Shweta. Really, it's been fantastic to kind of like have them here. So a lot of blessings. They all are invested in my attempt to kind of work within the inclusive performing arts, inclusive dance space. So outside of my training in Bharatanatyam, contemporary, yoga, I try to conduct whenever time permits a micro workshop. It's an open session. People with any condition, disorder, disability, they're welcome to come.
It's wonderful, Ancy. I think you are an inspiration in yourself with whatever you do. With dancing, of course, despite having a condition, you've gone out there as you just explained, and now you're doing workshops to kind of not just have more and more people change their mindsets about it, people who are artists like yourself and people who are probably their parents, their friends, relatives, everybody in the world kind of believe that nothing is impossible. You can really do what you put your mind to.
100%.
Great. It's been wonderful talking to you, Ancy.
Thank you,
and may you keep dancing your way through life.
Thank you so much.
Ancy here is giving out a message that you should not really treat a small physical disability as an impediment in life. You should carry on with your passion, whatever that may be, regardless. With that, we come to an end to this episode of Zee Connect, but we will be back with lots more next week. Keep sending in your feedback to us through our social media handles, and I will see you very soon. Take care.